Hey guys, Daniel here. I just want to talk about going live and the whole concept of going live and how interesting it actually is. Because, believe it or not, people have been going live, human beings have been going live for at least 100 years plus now on our TV screens. And at the start, you can just imagine, people were very robotic, if that was a term back then. When they were live, they were very formal and very interesting to listen to at the moment, because usually people now are very quick and witty, you know, when they do go live. It wasn't until a few years ago that live became a thing for normal people like you and me. Now anyone can go live just a click of a button on their Facebooks or Instagrams, YouTubes or Twitters and so on. I think it started a few years ago when Periscope came out. Even before Periscope, there was Skype. You used to talk to your relatives, or friends or family or business associates through Skype. And now it's everyone you're talking to, every one of your friends or followers on your feeds. And I find it very interesting because, you know, myself, I've only started going live recently, and I found at the start it was very nerve-wracking and scary because you were kind of unsure what people would think when they saw you on screen. And even right now, I still sound a bit robotic. I haven't really loosened up just yet, but you know, it'll take a bit of time and effort to actually get better at this. And it's really interesting that people are scared to go live because, believe it or not, people are live every single day of their lives. They're talking to their friends, they're making movements, they're talking to their family, and they're telling stories all day long. Everyone is doing this. You, me, and the person beside you, and the person in front of you and behind you, they are all live. But they probably don't realize that they are, because once they put a screen in front of themselves, they begin to think about what they're saying. They begin to worry about what they're saying because it's recorded and it's going to be there forever. And I think that's pretty frightening, because whatever you say on these feeds is going to be there forever. It's going to be there recorded on a hard drive somewhere, and people can listen back. Your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids and so on, your personality and image and words are going to be there forever. And that's pretty frightening when you think about it that way. And so you just got to watch what you're saying, and don't be worrying too much about the whole way you're saying it, because you want to show that you're real as well. You want to show that you're a real person and that you've got real ideas and real information, real stories to tell. So if there's one thing you want to take away from going live, is just think about what you're saying, but not too much. So what I'm trying to say there is, when you are thinking about something to say, don't think too hard on it, but be careful of what you say, because it can leave an impact on somebody or somebody down the line, and you're just going to embarrass yourself, or you will embarrass someone else. So just think about it, but not too hard. And the next thing to take away from it is that this is going to be a common thing. In the next 10 years, everyone's going to be live. And that's the thing about it. So you just got to get stuck into it right now, because you don't want to be left behind. Because people left behind in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s on the internet and the computers, they lost out big time. I personally lost out myself in the 90s, because, you know, I had the chance to learn about computers, about programming, and you know, learning how to build a database and websites and so on, but I didn't focus on it. So, like, going live is pretty important now. It's one of the biggest things that's happened to the online space in a long time. So get stuck in, don't be afraid, think about what you're going to say, but not too much, and be real.